Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the MRL Challenger Series here for Atlanta. Now, you can see that these guys are already in the race, and I am really looking forward to this race. Atlanta's a lot of fun. Looks like we had Cyber on pole, so of course, Cyber with another pole to add to his name. His teammate going to be just in the row behind in P4, so it looks like we have a lot of differing strategies here going into this run. There is a lot of potential for this race. We have one of those definitely looking to get on the outside looking in. I will have to say that is Jordan Jauja as well as Monster. And we are just taking the green flag, and there is the 3 right there. The 42 is already locked in. Basically, you have the first and second on the bottom right there that are already locked in, and you can see that, oh, Atlanta is definitely a bottom track. You will be looking for a lot of moves and a lot of potential schmoves going all the way down to the bottom. But that one of Monster Racing all the way in the back got knocked to the outside, and that is not where you want to be. 16 drivers are on this racetrack right here, and it's going to be a long one. 50% are here, especially in stages. We have 50 laps in this stage, or I guess 52 technically when we start the green, but already on lap 3 here, there's 50 to go, so there is a lot of potential going for this race. Now, the kind of review, of course, this is the race with stages, with playoffs here. Normally in MRL, we don't have those. But Challenger is the one that actually does. So we have 3, count them, 3 people that are within 2 points of each other going into this race. And as I have my handy-dandy Hunting Wild stream going into the background here, we have a lot of potential for those 3 drivers to get in here. Let me actually find out exactly where they are. So first of all is the one of Monster, which I already mentioned. He was the one that kind of hit the wall a little bit soon. So you can see that number 1 car just sitting in the back of the pack. So that is, P12, I want to say? But you also have Bassbuck. Let's go find him. There he is right here. That is also one of those. He is currently in 8th, and we have the cutoff of 8 right here. So this number, well, technically 47, so I don't know why he is the 7. But yeah, Bassbuck is that number driver right there. Let's go and find our other driver right there, which is Jordan Jauja. But as you can see, he is not with us here tonight. So make that 2 drivers that are within all of these, making it for the playoffs. So, but behind them is Story Square. We actually just briefly saw him right there. He is 35 points out. He's with 2 more races left on the schedule. This, and then we have Talladega next week. He is so well within possibility of making it. Of course, a win and you're in, and there you go. Making a strong move to the outside. I don't know if it's going to work because he doesn't quite have the momentum to get there, especially with the number 19 trying to close that gap. So this this car definitely of Story Square has to be on the lookout here. But yeah, we are definitely looking to see how these guys go. But don't think that the guys on the inside can't be knocked out. We have the number 17 on Packers. Let's see where he is right now. A couple of, not newbies, but a couple of drivers making their secondary or even third-time starts. The Thricers is definitely one of those, meaning like the 9 of Baseball Kid, and you have WRX Mike as well. But yeah, Packers right here towards the back of this pack. That is P10? P11. Right here, that number 17, currently 15 points to the good. So that is one of the things that you kind of have to watch out here, because not only do you possibly lose time points to those outside of the cut line, but those within are definitely not without some worry. Same thing with Tomboy. Tomboy is that number 88 car right there. Let's actually go on board with him. As you see Cade right here in the number 69, of course he is. Cade is one of those drivers that is just looking for a win. He's not racing for points. He's just here just for shots and goggles. Well, technically, he can make it, but he is 100 points out, and so he needs a win. So who knows? Win and you're in. That's what I always say. But yeah, like I said, Tomboy, going off of my original statement here, Tomboy is 32 points up, currently in 6th place, or 6th in the standings. So that is definitely a good place to be, but you don't want to just rely on that as a one and done. Now, you may notice that the drivers here are running that apron line because essentially Atlanta, much like it is in real life now, you may notice that, of course, this is Heat 5. This is the old surface of Atlanta. Technically, this is the, a super speedway for all intents and purposes. How a lot of these drivers actually run this track is not how it's supposed to be ran, quote unquote. You have a lot of drivers that are trying to just run their own race. You can see as we were 3 wide for a hot second. That was the 88 Tomboy and the 12 of Long Live the Sauce. Those two side by side, as we are now side by side up here. That is awesome racing from these guys. But yeah, this is one of those things that you definitely have to race like a super speedway, knowing who to draft with, knowing when to hold him and when to fold him. Look at that, number 16. Let's try and go on board with him. That is Little Chris. That is trying to move his way through the field. Little Chris had a great run at Bristol last week. Unfortunately, just not getting the way of, well, I guess, cautions falling on its side. And because of that, oh, the 88 Tomboy hitting the apron massively. That's going to choke up all of this line right here. And just like that, potential for that first group of drivers to kind of pull away. Looks like Long Live the Sauce has it. And now people are just getting all out of sorts. People are starting to get impatient. No longer are they drafting with one another. They're just riding. And they have to ride fast is what I'm going to have to say. But Cyber still leads right now with the 19 of Agent Orange and Bassbuck right behind. Baseball Kid in P4 and Long Live the Sauce in P5. BS 14 cars in P6 right there. So that is the rest of the pack here trying to move forward. Now, you may notice that BS is not running that Super Speedway line. Technically, that is faster. Even on Super Speedways, to kind of wash up the track on exit and then come on back down. You're going to be seeing all of these cars gain some time on that. I wonder if Tomboy's going to run with BS. We're going to have to see. But yeah, that 20 car gains a lot of time. He's going to wash up the track, but he gains it all on exit or on entry. So he's going to wash up right here. He's going to, well, I guess, of course, making me a liar. But yeah, he normally would kind of wash up the track, but catching the draft already, I don't think he's quite worried about it. But yeah, all of these guys currently still within a line right now, but you can see that this pack is getting more and more spread on out. And as we are on lap 16 of 51, I apologize for saying 52, these guys are definitely looking to get their schmoovin now, because you have to know when it is time to pit. There is 28 laps to a tank here, but you don't have to pit until technically when your tires start boiling. I have Hunty stream up right now, and it is 44% on his right front and 45% on his right rear. So very even tire spread, but not everyone has that. Packers not having a great run right now. He is all out of sorts with that number 41 just in front of him. That's number 17. Definitely needs to get back on his horse, and then there you go. But like I said, Packers is currently in the playoffs. He is in danger of losing it. And it looks like Tomboy was not satisfied with just riding behind BS anymore. He decided to go for it. Now BS is on the high side. Technically, that, like I said, is the faster line. But as you can see, a lot of those drivers are starting to move right now. Story Square is going to be put in the middle, but BS, very veteran move of him, backs on out, knowing that it is not the fastest way around. WR expecting that number 11 bouncing off the apron. That's going to choke on up the bottom side with the Mopow teammates of UK going to be down in the grass. That's not how you want to start off that stage. I'm sure Monster just kind of got loose right there, and then unfortunately UK is going to lose this draft. But UK is more than okay in this. I'm sorry with this dad jokes. I'm going to stop. But yeah, you have UK already with multiple wins on the board. He is looking for just another one right now. He's already into the playoffs. He's already just collecting playoff points. But yeah, this pack you can see is really spreading on out right now. And we have the bots in chat. Let's go! Thank God we have an official race on our hand, ladies and gentlemen. The official race with the bots. If you know, you know. Coming out in chat, showing their support. So that is awesome to see. But yeah, let's see here. What's it called? Pit stops are going to be on the way right here. Hunty on his fuel, like I said, is on 8 laps, but you're going to be pitting for tires more than likely before that, or at least some will. So the window is opening here soon in order to make it. Long to the Sauce got completely shoveled on out, losing 2 spots right there as we are on board with Little Chris. Mayo, I'm not going to repeat that on stream, but I like where your mind's at. That is just the bot spirit, you know what I mean? But yeah, Mayo, what is going on, my guy? Hopefully you are enjoying your night and enjoying the race so far. It is a super speedway race here, as you can see. Currently one single file line, but this is going to be interesting when pit stops come about, because of course, you know, people are going to have to check on up. Atlanta is one of those tracks that it is very, very hard to get on pit road, just because of where pit road is. Like, well, I mean, we already passed it, but you know how it is to get on pit road here, Mayo. So definitely one of those tracks that you just make sure that you don't want anyone to get behind you and just completely obliterate you. But yeah, Mayo with a very astute observation here. He is saying that this looks like Atlanta in real life. Yes, exactly it is, because here we are for currently 28 laps to go in this stage. So technically the pit window is open now, and these guys are definitely looking to get on fresh rubber here sooner rather than later. You will absolutely destroy your competition by pitting early, but you don't want to pit too early, because like I said, tire wear is at a premium. Hunty already has his tire light on, so definitely looking to get up here, as he just made a pass for P6 right there. Long live the Sauce. Going to be taking advantage of that. Number 9, as the 88 is right behind as well. Like I said, it is all a matter of just getting onto pit road here. And in fact, I think we saw our first we have our first round of pit stops here. Some did signal, yep, right there, Story Square into 20. So everyone had to kind of get out of the way in order to see that. But yeah, you're being hacked. I hope not. But all of these guys here, knowing that their pit stops are on the way, we're going to be having another one. Maybe no one signaled this time. So looks like no one is going to be getting ran over tonight. But yeah, Story Square and BS14 cars are the first ones to come on down pit road here. Yep, no one signals, so therefore no one is going to be coming on down. Looks like the one also pit last lap, so he is going to be going on down right here. Anywho, so with that, we have 26 laps in this left in the stage. WRX Mike, look, yep, here we go. A lot of these guys are going to be coming on down. People are going to be moving to the top side right here. The 19 gets hit. Oh my goodness me! The 19 goes spinning out into the grass, and just like that, the 19 is going to be out of contention for this stage. I don't know if he. Oh, looks like he bounced off the apron. I'm watching the replay of the stream right now. Yes, he bounced off the apron. Oh no, Cyber! He didn't check up for Cyber enough, and because of that, hit him, and then therefore hit Hunty. So therefore, Hunty, super unfortunate for him, is going to be on a big disadvantage here. Cade. Ooh, yep, we saw that happen, but he's going to lose a little bit of time, but thankfully not too much. Packers is going to be on gaining some friends here as he was behind the 8 ball, but now he's back in it. But yeah, these guys here, I wonder if Cyber sped, because I'm seeing no one else on pit lane. Cyber, unfortunate for him, sped, as we now have the rest of the motley crew coming on down. The Mopawa, as I say, the Mopawa team. Looks like Nathan had to go around an extra time. So it looks like right now, Story Square may be our leader. Possibly? No, we'll have to see who is going to be our leader here. Maybe RX Mike, or maybe even BS here. Show Hunty and embarrass him. He does that naturally. He doesn't even need my help. Right now, it is Long Live the Sauce. Currently, that is on pit road. Who is our leader? So let's go on board with him. There he is. So this is currently our leader. So we'll have to see how this kind of shuffles on out. There he goes. So who is going to be coming off of turn 4? Looks like as these guys are coming out right now, Long Live the Sauce timed it perfectly. There's going to be the 20 of BS14 cars who's going to take the lead. So that is the difference of old versus new tires, short stopping versus not. And there we go. Look how much this pack has spread on out. So, with that, Discord is blowing up right now. We have a, I think it's funny. So we have the 19 who hit the 3 coming off of going into the pit lane, saying, pay attention, but then the 9 who is just behind this pack right here. So this is just out of the top 10, or just in the top 10, I should say, like P9 and P10, saying, "What do you mean? Pay attention." But yeah, that was a interesting turn of events right there. But we have a yeah, definitely a spread out crew right now. So the 11 of WRX Mike and the 20 of BS changing out positions. This is the top 4, but the 16 and the 42, which is P5 and P6 right there, is now going to be closing on in. P7 is Long Live the Sauce, and like I said, P8 belongs to this pack right here. So P8 is Bass, P9 Baseball, and P10 is UK, and P11 is Packers. Let's go on board with the rest of this crew right here. So it looks like P11 belongs to Cade, or sorry, P12 belongs to Cade, and then we have Story Square in P13, P14 Snow, P15 Cyber. It looks like Nathan's probably going to be P16, and then P17. No, actually, no, that is last right there. That is P last. But yeah, show Hunty and embarrass him. Yeah, he does that naturally. He doesn't need my help. But yeah, lead change right here. The 11 of WRX Mike. So look at Denny Hamlin actually going out and winning or leading a race. Very unlike him in real life right now. So yeah, definitely these guys know that P5 is not realistic. So Sir Dennis right here not having a good race or I guess a good season in real life, but having a good race here. Tomboy making the pass for P2, and you can see that Lil Chris has now caught that draft, and he is leaving Hunty in the dust. Not quite being on board with that, so we are now seeing this pack going to be joining Hunty here, as we are now going to be 6 cars deep? Yeah, 6 cars deep as soon as they catch that 42. But yeah, it all depends on when you stop here. You can see that stopping early can actually be a detriment here. The 41 trying to... the 41, all out of sorts right there. Looks like trying to go to the back of the pack. Maybe he is trying to save some fuel. But yeah, T-Bird in chat right now saying go Tom as he goes for the lead. So yes, go Tom indeed. Gonna shake things up here. Tom, boy, like I said, is in the playoffs right now. Same thing with BS here. But they're looking for playoff points. They want to advance their way through the rounds. WRX Mike is just here for the win. But look at that side draft in the middle of turn 3 and 4 right there. And as we cross the start-finish line, waiting for Hunty here to cross the line so I can tell you exactly how many laps are left. 14 left and to go here. But little Chris, got below that number 1 Monster Energy Camaro. And now that is going to be the big thing right here. Long to the sauce. I wonder what happened with him. He is definitely off the pace. If maybe he pit too early. Yeah, look at that. Or maybe he's trying to save some tire. I'm not quite sure what's going on with Long Live the Sauce, but yeah, he is definitely all out of sorts and no longer flat-footing it. But what was once 2 packs is about to be 1. Look at that. The top 5 and then versus the top 10. These guys are definitely trying to just schmoove right now. I feel like I use that word too much. I apologize if I'm using that too much. But 7 people watching right now. Thank you guys so much for coming on out and showing your support for the Challenger Series. The Challenger Series, one of my favorite series in all of MRL. We have the combination of the Cup and Sportsman Series all coming on down. This is the open for anyone that wants to race, or even if you know what, if you don't want to race Cup or Sportsman, Saturday Cup is what I'm talking about, then you can only race Challenger if you want. Hunty grabbed a spot from Packers and is looking for one more, but got a little bit too greedy as Bassbuck slams that door. 11 laps to go, about to break into single-digit territories for Stage 1. This is where the money happens. It is time to make or break and see when you are going to be advancing into the playoffs or not. Currently, Monster doing exactly what he needs to do in order to get into the top 10. Think of it like this. Like I said, entering this race, Bassbuck and Monster were 2 points from in and out. Bass was in, Monster was out. And currently, this would be flip-flopped if the stage ended right now. Monster would be in, Bass would be out. And that is how close it can be here in the Challenger Series. With the playoffs format and the modern day format. As we get dicey now. Oh my goodness, Little Chris got knocked out of the way. BS got a little bit ambitious, but backed out at the last second. And UK bounces off the apron. Oh my goodness. Baseball Kid, I'm sure, is not too happy with that. Yep, kind of comes on down to show his disapproval. And just like that, it is on. Packers gains positions right there as he is, like I said, trying to solidify himself into the top 8. Like I said, top 8 advance to the playoffs. It is very competitive here in the Challenger Series. Either you're in it or you're not. And I know that is a very much a Clint Boyer thing to say. Either you're in it or you're not. But just like that, that is how quickly it can happen. Monster getting shuffled on out. And now suddenly, Bassbuck has a growing lead. And I'm sure UK is probably going to let number 1 in right here. Or maybe not. Screw it. I'm sure UK is just like, you know what? I got a playoff point to go. I have 3 wins to my credit right here. And I am looking for more. So, yeah, these guys, in fact, yeah, I'm just fact-checking myself right here. Yep, UK does have 3 wins. Currently has yet to finish outside the top 5. Will that end tonight? Probably, because I was talking about it. So yeah, very much all of these guys looking for their own race. I should let's take a moment here and talk about the other drivers here. So here's Story Square. Like I said, he is 35 points out of the cut line, but he is, I think, P14. So here's Story Square. Long Live the Sauce has definitely dropped on out. He is currently P16 right now, so he is now full song. So I wonder if he pit too soon and is now trying to go and get that bread. But yeah, Nathan saying he's P12. Thank you, Nathan. But yeah, Monster getting a little bit aggressive with that number 17 right there. And he is definitely He is trying to get those points. Ooh, 3 wide going into turn 3. Oh, that knocked Little Chris up and out of the way right there. And that is, ooh, as we get super dicey coming out turn 4. But what car control from these guys up here. And that is how we like to do things around here. But Basketball getting a little bit too high. Gonna hit the wall. Just a slight tap. A love tap. A kiss, if you will. And he continues on that high side. But Tomboy losing positions. He was in P2. Now he's in P6. And about to lose position to Packers down into P7. This is the top 10. And as we are looking to 3 to go here in Stage 1, this is make it or break it. WRX Mike, let's go on board with him. That Sir Dennis Hamlin, not having a great season in real life, but look at that. He's trying to break the draft. WRX Mike got into the All-Star race this past few weeks ago by winning the Open at Atlanta, and he is trying to go for the real race win here. He won on Saturday. He has a podium yesterday in Sportsman, and he's looking for a win here. But BS, oh, he showed his nose. And the 11 has to respect that. 2 laps to go in this stage. It is getting dicey in the back of that pack right here. But this is where the paychecks bounce or not. The 20 is just kind of sizing him up. And look at UK. UK, I was talking about him, showing that he wants that playoff point, and this is it. BS is going to look high. UK is even going to go to the outside here. Baseball Kid's going to rally back behind, but the 20 bounces off the 8, but now the 8 is going to be the one on the outside. Who will mount a challenge to the 11? The 11 running that Talladega line, but that 8 has one chance only, but he has no help. The 11 with the proper momentum and blocking like a super speedway will come home with the stage win. And the 40, oh my goodness me, he kills his teammate right there in that one. The 42 of Hunty goes and absolutely destroys Monster right there, and that is P4 and P5. Packers P6, Baseball Kid P7, Lil Chris P8, Tomboy P9, and Bassbuck P10. Like I said, that is how quickly things change. But going to the points now, Monster is in, Bassbuck is not. And like I said, you don't know who's in and who's out until the points actually will get awarded. And now we are at stage 1, looking into stage 2. I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. You guys were following along with Cyber here for the first 3 laps of the stage. We are now on lap 4 out of 50 here. So 47 laps are left here. Cyber did not have a great stage. Now, currently, he is in with his win at Michigan, so he's definitely not worried about points because he is locked in right now. But you have... you have the rest of these guys that are not, especially Bassbuck being on the outside right there. Oh, and we have our first DNF of the race. That is Story Square. Oh my goodness. He has been the victim of lag, and unfortunate for him, it seems that lag strikes... Oh my goodness, man. But Story Square, super unfortunate for him. That is DKK member right there, the Chaos Crew. Unfortunate circumstances kicking him out of the race again. And now it looks like he's going to be in a must-win here at Talladega. But like I said, all hope is not lost here as we are going through the rest of this race now. Those that did not have great stages, meaning like Long Live the Sauce, and as well as Cyber is now moving forward. Cyber, a few cars up in front of this line. Ooh, Tomboy's going to be taking that. It's going to be 3 wide coming. Oh, but it quickly gets shuffled back into 2 wide right there as Bassbuck saw what was happening there and definitely just, kind of backed on off knowing that, hey, I still have the draft. I can still get up there. But WX Mike has retained control of that lead. And it's actually a Toyota, well, I guess it was a Toyota, show up there with BS. But now you can see that UK has kind of established himself as the guy right there in P2. Lil Chris on the outside, not no help, unfortunately, from him. So he is kind of all by his lonesome until he gets the one catches him, and he will. But yeah, that is one of those things that with Story Square especially, oh, that sucks. Oh my goodness me. But you can see that the 9, ooh, bouncing off the apron, that's gonna check on up the field as he was about to go 3 wide, but he bounced off the apron and oh, the 3 just being in, being the Cup champion that he is, saw what was coming and kind of backed on out and decided to not go below the 9 until he hit the apron again, and now here he is. Now the Long Live the Sauce is going to try to go on by. Tomboy's going to try to fill the hole, but the 9 gets down below. So there we go. And from here, I should go back on board with Hunty Stream. Entering lap 10, so 1/5 of this stage already done. Like I said, you saw how important it was to nail your pit stops. A lot of these guys now, ooh, the 88 Tomboy and Packers right behind. That's going to really choke on up the lane right behind as Cade is lagging, as I'm seeing from Hunty Stream right now. So yeah, that Cade is indeed lagging. So I apologize for that. So that's probably why he's a little bit nervous being tucked up behind that number 69. But yeah, now it looks like we're going to get into a little bit of lap traffic here just in the Rising. You saw that number 41. I'm not quite sure if he made a pit stop or what, but he is definitely on the first list of getting a lap down. But yeah, make some noise, chat. Who are you rooting for right now? Currently, 16 drivers in this running. 14 of them are in this lead pack, with the 15th place runner being that 41 of James Snow. He is a couple cars up the track here. We were on board with the 9, now shifting to the 88 of Tomboy. And P16, unfortunately, being Story Square with the DNF. Super unfortunate, like I said. But yeah, make some noise. The 41, all being right there. He is trying just to stay on the lead lap right here. But Packers, ooh, being chopped at the nose. That is definitely not helping his case as he is P11. But like I said, 14 cars in this lead pack. It is time to go, as I saw a change for the lead right there. UK takes the lead. And now it's Mo Power 1-2 right there as WRX Mike, who was in control of this race. No help on the outside, trying to side draft Sauce right there, but having no one to go with him. Now, what can the Mopao teammates do? It is UK in P1, Cyber P2, and 19 of Agent Orange P3, Sauce P4, looks like Baseball Kid rounding out the top 5. Now, the 41 is going to be making sure that he doesn't go a lap down, but he's going to have to realize that, hey, this entire pack is coming right now. What can he do? Looks like he's going to stay high, so he will not... Ooh, but he's going to hit the wall in his in that. So he lost a little bit of time right there, but nothing too crazy. It looks like, if I'm seeing it correctly, it looks like he went through the grass, but because I did see some tire tracks in through the Renee symbol right there. So as long as he just holds on to this pack, he will be A-okay. Let's see here. What's some interesting storylines for points? Like I said, so, BS14 cars, currently 64 points to the good. He is towards the back of this pack. You can see that number 20 as we go single file right now. So, like I said, oh my goodness me, what happened there? The 69 of Cade got some kind of lag spike. Whoa, that was interesting. So I guess never mind on that. Looks like Hunty caught that as well. He was looking in the back of his rearview mirror. But yeah, that number 69 Cade must have had some kind of lag spike, as now the 20 is super duper slow. I wonder if he realized that, hey, you know, that was not intentionally. He kind of backed on off in order to get back into it. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, because I'm seeing from Hunty's POV right now, the 20 just did kind of back. Oh, what the hell? Did we just lose another one? Oh, the 20 is lagging now, so that's what happened. Oh, me, oh my. Super unfortunate for Cade there, but yeah, that is just a victim of lag. So, oh man. But yeah, you saw what happened there from my POV of the screen. I am not crazy. Yeah, the 20 is lagging, so I wonder what happened with the initial giddy up right there. But yeah, that Cade's not going to be on the back foot the rest of the stage. Unfortunately, yes, he is not going to make the playoffs on points. He has to go for the win. So thankfully, he has another stage in order to fix it. But you never know who's going to... yeah, that 20 is lagging. So I will issue my first lag warning right there. In fact, I will also give one for Cade as well. But yeah. Let's see what this goes right here. So I will be right back. I'm going to go quiet as I issue those lag warnings. Alright, so with that, let's kind of shift our focus back up to the lead right here. Basically, like I said, as the runs are kind of slowing down, everyone's basically single file. People are essentially just winding out the clock. It is one of those times where you just kind of run right now. I mean, honestly, Atlanta being a very super speedway-esque track in this game, it allows you to really just kind of sit back and relax and just enjoy the view. UK running the super speedway line, meaning basically riding that yellow line, knows that Cyber's not going to go for it because he is his teammate for one. But that number 19, if he wanted to, he could actually just go and take that bottom right there and knock these two teammates out of position. But I don't think he will, because he has to see that the top six are now pulling away, with Tomboy being the caboose on this top six. Because it is a kerfuffle going on back here. WRX Mike getting shuffled out of the way in favor of Packers now being the head on this, and with Hunty being right behind, that is going to be for P7 and 8 respectfully. WRX Mike trying to get on down, but there's nowhere to go. Monster is going to fill that hole and takes P9. Lil Chris is going to try to take P10, and that is just how quick things change. WRX Mike was our stage 1 winner, and now outside of the top 10, as he still can't get to the bottom. Ooh, BS looks like getting loose. Yeah, that is indeed Lag Nation right there, as he went low to try to maybe just to let the 11 in. So he, oh no, he's stopping. He's pitting. Oh, let's actually take a look and see if he is in. Yes, he is. The pit window is open. So BS being the pioneer here is short stopping his opponents. So we're gonna see if he sped for 1, because you definitely don't want that. But he was had the ability to go right here as Monster. What a save by him right there. Looks like Cade. Oh no, Cade is our next car to DNF from this race. There was 16, now there's 14 remaining. Oh, super unfortunate, Cade. Oh man. Cade is in a must-win going into the next race at Talladega. But look at that second pack there. Now the windows are open. Monster is now going to be coming. Oh, I think he sped actually. So never mind. But the 7 of Bassbuck and WRX Mike are now the next ones to come on down. So there we go. We're going to be seeing who signaled this time, because I was not on board with it. So we're going to be seeing if anyone's going to be. It looks like the 8. Split strategy right there. Tomboy, what an evasive maneuver. I like that. Aim for the wall. It will slow you down. He was not going to make pit road speed if he didn't do that. And look what happened. Now Tomboy is going to be with those leaders. Here's the 20 car, who was the first car to come on down. Looks like the 41 of James Snow is going to be the next one to do so. And there we go. Looks like the rest of the field is going to be coming on down. They have to, because it is, well, I mean, maybe not. Looks like we have one more taker to come on down and stay on out. So that is Long Live the Sauce, as well as... Man, trying to find him. I guess just straight up Long Live the Sauce then. I apologize. So here is Bassbuck looking for that 20 in order to pass him 4th provisional lead. Long Live the Sauce going a little extra long here. I like where his mind's at, but I don't think he will have the actual advantage here, because he is now going to be losing too much time on the uptick. You can see that the 20 is now the leader of this race, but the 19 and the 8, basically all of these guys here, he's not going to have any drafting help. I think he's lost too much time to his competitors, as now here is the next pack to come on out, led by Cyber, Baseball Kid P2 in this train, Packers behind them, and Hunty right behind. So there you can see that entire train on the outside. Now these guys will have the benefit of having a of having fresher tires towards the end. And look at that, as that entire pack is now going to be joining together yet again. Hunty being the caboose on this in P12. So like I said, 14 cars remain in this race, and it looks like Monster was one of those that DNF'd, not DNF'd, that, I apologize, I'm stumbling over my own words. That's sped. So he's going to be P13, James Snow going to be P14. Packers getting knocked out of the way right there. And again, Bassbuck is now going to be gaining the points that Monster lost. That is really crucial for Monster to gain those points back, because like I said, Monster was into the playoffs going into this run, but now he won't, as Bassbuck is now leading this, or I guess in that lead pack, with the 20 car being the leader. And now it's a Toyota train, 1-2 right now, with the 19 of Agent Orange being right behind. He's looking, I think he's looking for a pass, but that's going to kind of choke on up right there as the 20 car. I'm not quite sure what happened on his POV. Got knocked out of the way, and there he goes. He's going to be in that lead pack still, but he is now going to be kind of tossed around to the outside. So what was the leader is now into P7. Make that P8 on the next lap. Oh my goodness me. Here's Hunty here in P9 getting a spot on BS. So now BS is, oh, he's ghosted. That's what's going on. So that'll fix itself in this next stage. But yeah, that's what happened. So he wasn't getting any drafts. So there was no reason for Nathan to run behind him. So I see what happened there. But yeah, look what happened. Like I said, with Long Live the Sauce, he was a little bit too, well, I guess, waited too long in order to get into that lead pack or pit, and he now lost the lead pack, and now he's towards the back, and he's losing more time because he is not having the benefit of that draft. Packers, though, being the caboose on this train, is looking to just not lose it right now. He's looking for good stage points here. Well, let's actually go check in with Monster here. That is #1 machine. Yes, he is not having a fun time right now. Fortunately, speeding kind of does that to you, as he is now literally half the track behind. WRX Mike regaining some positions here, getting back into P6. Cyber looking low, and look at that move, but nothing quite comes of it, as kind of WRX Mike has to kind of back on out at the last second. Nathan currently leads, though, so saving himself from stage 1, now leading in stage 2. UK, though, in P2 with Tomboy being P3. So excellent move for Tomboy here. Can he get his first win? Do you think... Okay, let's, I wish that this was Twitch so we could actually make a poll. But do you think Tomboy will get his first win? Let me know in chat, because it is going to be an absolute party if he could. James Snow getting out of the way there. Tip of the hat to him for staying on out. Hunty looks high, but nowhere to go, as he kind of ducks back out, as Lil Chris is now getting knocked out of the way, or as he made a run to the outside, but he will not have the benefit of that, or so you think, as now the high side is now the preferred lane going into the outside of the backstretch. So that is interesting. It's all about driver preference, honestly. If you want to actually run the apron, or you actually want to run the track as it's actually intended. But you can see that Lil Chris, apart from the backstretch, is not in the preferred lane. In fact, you're going to be seeing Tomboy go to the outside. He will have the benefit of draft, but it's going to be a little bit too little too late, as Nathan's doing a really good job at just manipulating his line. We are coming to 12 to go in this stage. Oh my goodness me! As looks like Basswood kind of hit the apron right there, as we're going to be 3 wide in the quad oval. BS on the outside, Hunty in the middle, but he hold on to it. What car control from these guys. Caution free so far. I should not have said that word, because we are now going to be caution fest in stage 3, as we usually are. But that is neither here nor there. These guys are doing an excellent job at controlling where their car is pointing. WRX Mike losing a little bit of time and positions, but he can gain it all back. That's for P9 right there. Packers being P10. Like I said, so 2 unlucky souls in this lead pack will not get the benefit of stage points. But honestly, I don't think that's quite all they really care about, because I think it's all about that stage win. And UK wants that stage win right there. He is all over the 19s, but as we are now hitting 10 laps to go in stage 2. So I think I mentioned actually slightly that let's go on board with him for a hot second. Mopower Cat has yet to finish outside of the top 5 this season. He is very consistent, to say the least. Let's see here. I'm trying to pull up my stat sheet right now. So far this season, starting with Daytona, He has finished first, and then Auto Club third, Phoenix first, Texas third. He was just kind of trading off wins with third places there, because as we go to Kansas, he won that race, and then Mid-Ohio was P4, and then Michigan and Bristol, he's been on a streak of P2, and currently he's riding P2 in this stage. In fact, he finished P2 in the first stage, so we are just continuing this trend of P2 finishes, and I know he wants to get back in victory lane, but so does that Bassbuck machine right behind him. Same thing with Tomboy getting his first ever MRL win. Nathan, of course, wants to just get a win in order to lock himself into the playoffs. He currently is in so far because of points, but a win and you're in, of course. So definitely having that go and be a determining factor. But one thing that you're seeing here is that more and more drivers are getting a little bit antsy. You saw that lead shift as UK went below that number 19 right there, getting that good run off of turn 3 and then shooting to the bottom right there. 19 had to give way, but looks like a very well timed by the 19 in order just to get right behind and not really lose any more positions. Because as you have seen, being on the outside here is a huge disadvantage. 6 laps to go here in Stage 2. If you're now just joining, welcome. We are in Stage 2 of this 50%er Cup distance at Atlanta. It is a barn burner of a performance here. These guys are doing wonders here. Now, of course, we have one more stage to go after this. WRX Mike in the number 11, let's actually go on board with him for a hot second, was our Stage 1 winner, and currently he is in P9. P9, ooh, big check up there on that bottom lane, but like I said, the theme of the race is you never know where you're going to finish until it actually happens. And look at the number 42, the huge check up right there, and he is going to gain 2 for the price of 1. What a heads up move right there. But yeah, these guys are now getting real antsy. It's towards the end of the stage now. No one's going to really give you and just let you in. It is now time to go and take. But yeah, 4 laps to go now in this second stage. But yeah, you never know where you're going to finish until it actually happens, because just how quickly things can change. So, ooh, big move by that 12 right there. Kind of going to choke on up, and he's going to wash off the track. And just like that, that is where things can really set you behind the 8 ball, as that 12 was very, very aggressive to try to get below that number 42. But because of that, is going to lose not just 1, but potentially 3 more spots with that 20 and 11 right there. But he is going to just kind of falling behind. Let's go back on board with this front pack right here. The Bassbuck is getting really antsy. Oh, but Baseball Kid goes and hits that apron, and unfortunately for him, oh no, that was Hunty, goes and gets involved with that, and that will be the stage-ending caution. Wow, the 9 got choked on up, and he will hit the apron, and Hunty will go and get the worst off for it. UK is going to get the stage win. Nathan P2, Bassbuck P3, Cyber P4, Lil Chris P5, Packers P6, Tomboy P7, BS P8, Long Live the Sauce P9, and WRX Mike rounds out the top 10 for stage points. But yeah, I thought that was Packers. I apologize. 2 blue cars. I apologize. You can't really blame me though. But we are now moving into stage 3 here. A little bit of strategy being played here, because like I said, now it's going to be a little couple extra laps here added onto the stage. James Snell gets the free pass. He now goes 1 down, and now Monster is going to be back in it right now. Bassbuck now in the playoffs with where Monster finished in that stage, but it's not over until it's over. 57 laps to go here. We have a lot of work to do. So with that, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to step away for a hot second, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. I apologize so much for the wait. Um, so while I was gone, I noticed that there was a caution. Almost as soon as I left, I got up out of my chair and I look up and I see a wild 16 car hit the apron. And unfortunately, with us being in this big pack like we are, one mistake like that, and then it is game over, my guy. So, it's just one of those things, honestly. It's just a racing deal. No one intends to hit the apron like that. But, you know what? It's just one of those things. And like I said, with it being the big pack, there was nowhere left to go. And so, therefore, we had the big one at Atlanta. But that's good news for James Snow, though. He is now in back in the lead lap. But that really changes up the running order a little bit because now, as we are on board with Hunty, you can see that he is on the outside. He was up there, but now it is one of those occasions where, like I said, it is time to go. This is the final stage. If you have anything, it is time to show it. If you have any reserves left in that tank, it is time to show it. So, with that, oh, you can see that little Chris! Oh my goodness, no, what happened there? Looking back from Hunty's perspective, oh, it looks like WRX Mike bounced off the apron, and that 42 was right there. 3 wide there coming off of turn 2. But yeah, now people are just, it's time to go in their minds. So they are looking at the race from the standpoint of, okay, we used the first 2 stages. It is now time to rock and roll. So with that, looks like WRX Mike, again, much like the 16 in that first go-around. Ooh, but being hyper-aggressive goes to 1. That's going to knock the 20 up the track right there. So that won a monster, having the cojones to just throw it on in right there. Unfortunately, that means the 20 car of BS is going to be on the outside right here, and he loses 2 spots just for that little piece right there. But he's going to slot in right behind, so Packers thankfully letting him in. But Monster, though, trying to give him a little bit of help on the outside as the 19 goes down low. These guys need to get it sorted on out right now because they're going to lose that top 5. That top 5, of course, being... Oh, hang on. We just had... There we go. The 3 car Cyber is the leader, as long as the South's actually going to take P2 away from that. So that puts UK into P3. Lil Chris now in the P4. Bassbuck, crucial for him to get up here into those points. The 1 of Monster needs to do the same. He needs to make his way up towards that front pack. And as it looks like that front pack is now single file, they can close this gap as they are now... Oh my god, I'm sorry. Someone must be talking about me, or at least cursing my name. Probably both, actually. So we have the 2 packs here. Unfortunately for Hunty, being the odd one out, but don't think he's out of it. Let's actually go on board with Hunty. So the more that these guys battle, the more he is actually closing on in. Like I said, it is not over until it's over. He is closing these guys down, and especially with that front pack, doing the Texas 2-step of not knowing who wants to lead and who doesn't, is going to close that gap even more. Currently, it was 1.7. It is now dropped to 1.4. He's gaining about a 10th a lap. So don't count Hunty out yet. He is far from done. Plus, we still have another pit stop to go. So, like I said, Cyber leads. Lil Chris now in P2. 1 more pit stop in order to break the race. So, will it be the strategy of splitting it up in half? I don't know if it will, honestly. Because that caution kind of threw a wrench into plans here. 41 laps to go. So, essentially, when we restarted, it was 57. All right, caution, it was lap 2, so 56. Brings it back down to 53 laps to go. So, I mean, essentially about what the stage breaks were anyway. So essentially, whatever you did in the stages, you would do here, which is both of our stage winners pit late. So it's, I would have to say, run. I guess not late, not like sauce late. I mean, like the lap before that. So I think it's definitely one of those you kind of want to just run it out, because especially with these guys getting more and more aggressive, you don't know when the caution's going to come on out. And you don't want to get caught on out. The one knows that he has to go, so he's going to put the 88 to the outside. But oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! The heck? A big lag spike from Packers right there. And that is, oh my goodness, lag was a huge factor right there. Thankfully, Monster's still in it right now, and he can actually go out and continue that. But super unfortunate for Baseball Kid as well. He is going to be losing that. But good news for Hunty, as that gap now goes down to 1 second. So he, like I said, don't count these guys out yet. Lil Chris being shuffled on out right there, but sucks for our stage 1 winner of WRX Mike. It's just one of those things. You never know when lag's going to strike, honestly. But when it does, oh, it struck hard. So yeah, there is our front pack right now, as the 17 and 16 actually making a little bit of contact. That's only going to help the 1 and the 11 right there. So P2 now belongs to Sauce. I'm just kind of regrouping right now. Mopow being split on up, Bassbuck going into P4. But yeah, that second pack, like I said, catching quick, fast, and in a hurry right there. So I'm assuming if you want to win this race, you want to be pitting with like 26 laps to go. That is probably the ideal. You can probably make it to like 25 to go, but you don't know, because you don't want to just assume a caution's not going to come on out, because with how aggressive these guys are getting, it's, like I said, all about take. You don't know when that caution's going to come on out, especially with people hitting the grass like that. Oh me, oh my. UK almost had a moment there on the front stretch, but thankfully he held on to it, as you can now see that the rest of these guys, that second pack is becoming a little bit smaller, as this front pack is starting to pull away a little bit. Still, don't count these guys out yet. Hunty, though, snagging that second pack. You can actually see that he is now right behind that 1. That is his Mopow teammate right there. The 11 leading that second pack, but he's not quite helping on out. Hunty's saying, you know what, I want to lead. Oh my goodness. Going his way up the track, getting past the 1. The 1 got out of the way. The 9 kind of threw a half block, half not. But this is probably for the best. The 42 knows that he has a fast car, and he is flooring it. So I honestly think that maybe the 42 is the one person to lead here, especially with those teammates being hooked on up. That is Mopow back here in that 42 in the 1. Of course, Chip Ganassi, of course, in game right here. So it only makes sense that these guys are real life teammates here. No change here for the top 5. But that pack, I guess not really pack, but the back here, you can see that Lil Chris getting past Tomboy. The same thing with Packers. So these guys here, trying to gain as many positions as they can here. Lil Chris kind of falling off a little bit, as the 20 chokes on up, but look at that big choke up right there. And that's just going to help that second pack. The 17 of Packers going to the outside, not really wanting to just kind of ride in line, because you can see the big choke up that is happening here. Some guys just, you know what, just wants to take the run. You know, that's their prerogative. But the more they shuffle, and by shuffle I mean try that outside, they end up going back to the rear. That is just bringing that second pack closer and closer. I'll keep you guys aware on how much they are gaining. Currently, it was 2.2 at the start of this lap. We'll have to see how it is on the next lap because Hunty is keeping tabs of it. It is 1.2 to Packers for him, and you can just see the gap slowly but surely getting smaller. But pit stops are right around the horizon. Hunty's tire light has just come on, and it is 30 laps to go in this stage. So you're going to be seeing the money stop. If you speed, it is over, my guy. But you have to hold on to track position. So that's why I'm saying pit as late as you can, because then you will have more tire to deal with, especially in this stage. So that caution was prime for some, but not so much for others who had better tire wear, meaning running a tighter preset. Those on a looser preset like Hunty that was perfect timing for that caution, getting it almost immediately. Baseball Kid though looks like hitting the apron. I think that was a late signal, so that number 11 has to kind of watch on out, and he will. That number 9 coming on down pit lane. I think it's a little bit too soon, but you're going to be seeing a majority of these guys come on down right here, right now, because whether or not you were saving or not, you're going to be seeing a lot of people die below that apron. Oh, okay, I guess not. Hunty for sure is. So that 42 behind is, and so Monster has to just know that the 42 is pitting this time. Or, you know what, screw it, maybe there was the 1. I just don't know what I'm talking about, apparently. So that 1, did he speed getting on pit road? I guess we'll have to find out here. But, this number 3 is going to be one unlucky soul if he's going to be being rammed in the rear. That 3 is now pitting, and not a lot of people are. So you're going to be seeing, hopefully no one demolish this 3. We're going to be seeing it right now. He's going to immediately get to the apron. He holds on to it. What a pit road entry right there. So we're going to be seeing from Hunty's POV if he sped right there. No, he didn't. I don't know how he didn't, but he didn't. Wow. So here comes basically the rest of the crew coming on down. So, Tomboy getting a little bit flirty with the wall right there as he was signaling. So, a lot of these guys are going to be coming on down, but the 12s and the 88 both spin. Long Live the Sauce probably has almost a perfect 360 right there, but Tomboy, oh, the dream's over for Tomboy. Oh, my goodness. Not like this. But, so we're going to be seeing who is the grand leader here. Coming out of this right here, I think it's the 20. Nope. The 20 is right now, but he's going to be coming on down this time. So, hopefully he's not going to be losing too much time. The 42 getting really loose coming out of I think he actually, yes. Oh, yeah. So the 42 got loose coming out of the pit exit, I mean. He just crossed that seam a little bit too soon. It's rare that it happens, but it does happen. So, looks like there's Bass coming on out of the pits, and he will be our P2 as UK is still our leader here. But this pack is now, oh my goodness. So tight, and we're gonna be 3 wide as one of Monster just kind of back on out of that 3 wide situation right there. In fact, there goes the 20, there goes the 8, but don't count them out quite yet. They can still draft their way back up here. But Bassbuck doing a great job as we are 3 wide. Cyber in the middle. Bass. Oh my goodness! Baseball Kid goes into a late look down the bottom, and there he goes. It is currently a Bassbuck P1, Lil Chris P2, Nathan P3, Baseball Kid P4, and Cyber P5 with Monster being P6. Now, this would be great news for Monster if the person he's directly fighting with in points isn't in the lead. He can't let Bassbuck win. But this is also great news for people that are looking for Tomboy. in the playoffs as well, because he is just behind this pack right here. To kind of give an update on where Hunty is after that slight spin coming out of the pits, he is P11, UK in P10. Don't count these guys out quite yet, because like I said, you don't know. It's never over until it's over, is what I'm trying to say. Packers as well having that good stint as well. He is right behind that pack, so he is in P6, so good race for him. But that one of Monster, not really holding on, or sorry, P7, not really holding on to that lead draft as well as he would want to. I think that's just because of how early he came on down pit road. But yeah, you have to see how aggressive these guys get up here in order to see if they can actually rejoin that draft. It looks like they will coming out of turn 4, so good news for them. The 20 car has caught this lead pack, so he's also looking for his first MRL Cup, whether it be Challenger or Saturday Cup win. So he's looking for a win in order to solidify his playoff hopes. But that's P9, and look at that run to the outside. That's not really going to play dividends here. In fact, he would be the person you would want to lead, but look at that! Look at that! He's going to try it anyway, and I don't think it's going to quite work. But what was a 7-car pack is now an 8-car pack, and P9 of UK trying to close that gap a little more. The 11 of WRX Mike is now in his draft, and he's just saying, you know what, pull me forward, brother! So that's P9, P10. Here's P11 of Long Live the Sauce and P12 of Hunty. Looks like P13 belongs to Tomboy. Super unfortunate from him. But yeah, UK is very close to catching this lead draft. Just needs a couple more laps of them just kind of bouncing around with each other, and he will catch it. Maybe even this lap. You know, hey, you know what? Screw it. He's already there. All right, cool. So with that, UK is about to join the fight. And that's just what happens when you run the Talladega line. Look at this. UK is just running the track as it's normally supposed to be ran, and he is closing these guys down. They're checking each other up too much here. Bassbuck has the lead, but essentially he's kind of destroying his own race by running that same line. So, I mean, of course, it's protecting it from the rest of this pack, but look at that. That's allowing UK. Ooh, one of Monster gets off the off the apron there, but gets quickly back in line. It's going to be coming on down to the wire here, ladies and gentlemen. 16 laps to go here as Hunty crosses the line. 16 laps to go. UK is there, so he does not have to worry about that. But that second pack after that is just literally within range. This is the top 12 that we're looking at, with the top 9 being in the lead pack, and especially with the 19 hitting the apron like that, it's going to choke on up. Here, look at that move by the 8 of UK. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to try to go for it by himself, but Packers is like, you know what, I'm going to say no to that there, bud. And the 8 of UK is now going to be within that shot of continuing his top 5 streak. But probably not. No, the more I'm talking about, Monster goes up the hill and into the wall. Monster, not like that. Oh my goodness. And we'll lose 4 spots after that. And UK is going to go to the bottom of Packers here. We're going to shift him up the track right here, and going to continue his march forward. Watch out for that 8. And especially watch out for those guys in that second pack right there, led by Long Live the Sauce. Ooh, what a hyper-aggressive move by UK right there. Going below the apron to get below the 9 of Baseball Kid. He knows that it's time to schmoove. And just like that, ooh, 3 wide by Monster right there. And Packers is in the wall. Packers, unfortunate for him, is now going to be losing spot after spot, and he is now in P12. James Snow out of this race right there, so that is P14 solidified. So 13 drivers remain, and this is just the beginning. It is 12 laps to go here in this race. Bassbook has the lead. In fact, our top fiver, as you can see him literally right here, you have Lil Chris in P2, Agent Orange in P3, Cyber in P4. But look at this! Look at this! The Mo Power train up on top there. I guess it was trying to happen, but not quite there yet. UK was trying to lead that pack to the promised land, but look at that, they keep choking each other up. Cyber's gonna say, you know what, thank you very much, I'll take that down low, and takes the spot from Agent Orange right there. Now BS is gonna try to follow. That's P4 that he's fighting for. A little bit of contact between those two. Lil Chris is saying, you know what, I'm trying to take the lead from Bassbuck, but not quite yet. Coming around, will be 10 laps to go. It is crunch time. These guys, these moves are getting so aggressive because it is time to go. Long Live the Sauce getting a lot of positions gained right there. 6 people watching. You joined just in time. It is 10 laps to go in this Atlanta race. The Folds on a quick trip 250, and it is a... Biesa is saying, you know what? I got a car right here, guys. Follow me to the promised land. So that 20 car saying that he can go and get it done. Lil Chris goes and takes the lead from Bassbuck, who absolutely got destroyed right there. And he is getting absolutely, well, I guess, pile driven by being the lone car on the outside. Baseball Kid, though, going to get a good run here in that number 9 machine. The 8 of UK completing the top 5 here. A little bit of contact between Bassbuck and Long Live the Sauce. Nothing too crazy. But, yeah, this is the pack right here. Packers, though, being just out of that draft range. He is not out of it yet, and he can go and get this run. But currently, our podium getters right here are the top 3 as follows. Lil Chris in P1, Cyber P2, and BS in P3. Excellent race from these guys so far, as we are now approaching 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go, 7 people watching. Like I said, just in time here. Don't hold on to your butts, because it is crunch time. Now, it's so hard. It's so hard to tell who's going to win these kind of races, because Atlanta is a super speedway. What can happen is someone bombs turn 3 or washes up the track, hits the apron. A lot of things can happen here. It is a super speedway race, essentially. So all of these drivers, all 12 of them, have a shot at it. And with 6 laps to go, this time, the 19 getting hyper aggressive, puts UK up the track. And he is now going to be the Lone Ranger on the outside. Long Live the Sauce is getting a little saucy. And he is going to be looking for P4 here, as he just got P5. Potential for first-time winners here is definitely what I'm seeing. So on Saturday Cup, Baseball Kid gets pushed out of the way right there. He can just rejoin the group right there, right behind Hunty there in P7. But yeah, first-time winners, potential for the 16 of Lil Chris. He's won in the fun season of Lights, but nothing in a quote-unquote official race. I mean, I say that with major air quotes. But Cyber there won plenty of times. Is our Saturday Season 0 Cup winner, champion. But the 20 car trying to go and get it done here. And now it's going to be all about just where you position yourself. It is 3 laps to go, so we're on board with Long Live the Sauce. Or sorry, 3 laps to go this time by. So it's now time to go. You're going to be seeing these guys really make some aggressive moves. In fact, right there is one of them. You see that big check up there. Lil Chris is maintaining his gap on everyone else very, very good by just kind of choking up the rest of the field. The 20 car got a little bit loose right there. Coming to 2 to go. It is Oh, I don't know. If you're not in the top 5 anymore, you almost have no shot. But with that, you don't know it. It's not over until it's over. That's the biggest thing. People going into the grass. 19 of Nathan putting Hunty up the track a little bit. It is 2 laps to go at a super speedway race. What can happen here? The 19 is going to be leading that top side. Hunty was trying to go into that follow behind. But with the 11 of WRX Mike getting a little bit loose, there's really no way for him to do that. As now Long Live the Sauce is going to try to take P3 here. Now or I guess the final lap, it is the white flag right now. Sauce has to get a little bit aggressive here. What can Cyber do on this lead right here? He's going to really get a good run. He's going to have to run him down. He's going to have to... Oh, he's going to decide to go high. Oh my goodness, as WRX Mike and all of them go and hit the apron. Not sure what happened there. Going on board with our top 5 right here. Nothing can stop Little Chris from winning this race, and he is going to get it done here as Cyber finishes P2 and Long Live the Sauce P3. Excellent race, guys. Oh my goodness. So, we are going to get our guys up in here. Yeah, that was a great race, man. Oh my goodness. So, oh man, sick lag on the last lap. Oh, I'm not quite sure what happened there with the lag, but yeah, looking at the Discord right now, these guys are definitely trying to decompress after that. So, of course, it is time for schmoovin' and groovin' here. But you had apparently lag on the last lap, so I'll have to see how that works. But we're going to get our guys up here into the booth. Hunty with a fast lap with a 2:11. Excellent job from him. Oh my god, that is absolutely flying. Oof. So let's get these guys up in here. So Low Chris P1, Cyber P2, and then it was Sauce P3. So let's get these guys up here. So I'm gonna blue screen for a hot second. I apologize, but I'm gonna be quiet for a hot second. All right. So now we wait for our guys to get up here. So with that, we have well, just I guess waiting on full results here so I can say the rest of that. Oh man, yeah, a lot of these guys complaining how Atlanta is essentially a super speedway. So a mini Daytona is the exact quote that I'm reading here. Especially with it's so close to the playoffs. It's time to go. A lot of these drivers are looking for their way into this into the playoffs, especially with Bassbuck and Packers, Tomboy, Monster. All of those guys are looking into their first win of the season, and I think we're just waiting for a P3. Our our P3 winner here, or I guess I guess while we wait for him, we can interview P2. So Cyber, we are in for I guess a barn burner performance for you guys. Well, as soon as I start the interview, there he comes and joins. But Cyber, you had a fantastic run here, and now essentially with your win back in Michigan, you are just looking for a solid run and just collecting those playoff points. You thought you had the win at your hands right there. What happened in the few, or I guess the entire run, I should say, that kind of put you in that position?
Um, I thought I played the cards right with pitting that lap, and then hopefully I would return back to the lead. But nah, the 43 and the 16 had better pit stops than I did because I was right behind them, and I was hoping my teammate Monster would follow me in suit. But yep, got trapped behind those two, and I stayed behind there. But
Well,
I mean, I'll take a second. I mean, it doesn't really matter anything. I mean, I'm just trying to collect points, like you said, as I can for the playoffs in time. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing really much I would have done different. I mean, I was just gonna sit in second and just, just get through with the race because Atlanta's just one of those draft tracks where it just forces you to run that certain line. But oh no, I mean, a good day. I mean, I'll take it.
It's funny that you mentioned that because there was a lot of time being gained on running the track, quote unquote, normally. UK was one of them. Hunty was one of those. Your teammates were those drivers that closed so much ground by running the track normally because everyone was kind of choking each other up. But with how the quote unquote super speedway racing is here, it's almost a crapshoot. So to come out with a P2, that's got to be good. And I think, I mean, apart from something like crazy happening, your stage points, I think almost guarantees your position in P2 for the playoffs. So excellent job. We look forward to what you can do in actual Talladega. Which, speaking of actual Talladega, you had a good run there this past Saturday, and we're coming back on Tuesday. What do you think you can improve on as we look forward to that?
Um, Definitely there is gonna be a different change in that race since we're racing with stages. So it's gonna bring a whole new ball game to see like the last pit stop, whether you take two or none. It's gonna be a whole ball game to figure out on strategy on that race coming next Tuesday.
Well, next Tuesday is the place to be. A lot of strategies that I recall, so we'll have to see how that's going to go here. But now let's go back to our P3 finisher right here. Long live the sauce. This is actual your, I guess, second interview with us. First time in a actual Challenger Series race. So, Sauce, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. That's a pretty intense race running the low line right there the whole last run.
Oh well, it's always
Typical
it's always
Atlanta.
intention. It's always intense when it comes to
I know.
Atlanta. One of those things that a real life NASCAR adopted from Heat is Atlanta being a super speedway. So of course, Sauce, you were in and you were out. It seemed like you were in front to back multiple times.
Yep.
So I mean, but that's just how Atlanta works sometimes. I do actually have a question. I noticed in
hmm
stage one, you were off the pace a little bit. Were you conserving tire? Did you pit too soon?
No, it was just the air on my fault. I didn't change back my gas can, so I accidentally took 1.5 instead of two, and then
Oh, so yeah, you
it
just
was
went
just
into
by accident.
hyper save
Yeah.
mode then. Gotcha.
But it's 1 and 2 was stage one, stage two, totally different. It was just different. I never had Atlanta work out like that for me. Maybe terrible pit stops on my part. I spun out in stage three. That's typical of me at Atlanta too, trying to pit. So I'm just thankful to just be up there at the end. It was getting I'm glad I didn't get moved out of the way there at the end because I knew it was gonna happen at some point.
Well, I mean, you kind of saw how the aggression was ramping up. I mean, you could almost like literally see it as it was
hmm
coming, and that's exactly what you said that you expected it to come. But with
And it
that, I
came.
mean, it's one of those things that Atlanta, being almost a crapshoot,
hmm
especially a fast crapshoot, getting a podium is definitely a testament that you were up there, especially with you coming through the field so many times. So it was a excellent race on your half here. Now, of course,
Appreciate it.
unfortunately, you are out of the playoffs. You didn't make. I know.
Not even close.
I know. P24 in the standings with one race left. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you could have got there.
I've only
Um,
got a couple starts, so people know I'm not just terribly
yeah.
trash. But no, it was a fun race. I have to get going here, but appreciate you. It's typical Atlanta. I understand what comes with it, so you gotta know what you're getting yourself into. But appreciate you for the broadcast and let me race and everything.
Of course. And with that, long live sauce. Congrats on the P3. So let's go into our actual winner here. So wait, who drives the 16? Is that just Haley, right? Yeah. I'm sorry, I never had to do this. Number 16 is a brand new number to Victory Lane here. Little Chris, you returned to the league here a few weeks back. You've raced a few sportsman races and a few challenger races, finding mixed success. Some good, some bad. But Atlanta, crapshoot. Not really. You had the pace all race to go up there. Now, sometimes you did get moved out of line, but everyone did. Everyone got moved out of line, but you found your way to the front. How did you do it?
Man, that was a really fun race. Most of it, like I've raced a long time, but I've never raced at Atlanta where there was like a constant draft. Like usually, little races or whatever, everybody gets spread out. So man, that was like a totally different ball game right off the bat. I was like, holy, I've really got to get used to it. Completely set the wrong slider basing on what I've done at Atlanta before. So first pit stop was threw everything at it, try to make my tires last. Man, overall that was a really fun race. I was just trying to get a podium. I was gonna be happy with top three. And I got a good pit stop. Nothing am I doing, but everything kind of played out its course, and I kind of waited on the guys in front of me. I think I come out third, second. I think it's third. I had to wait on them to kind of push up a little bit. Other than that, I was trying to ride the old Atlanta line, I guess you could say. Break the draft. And I done that a couple laps, and the rest of it, man, was just holding the bottom to make sure I didn't mess up. Appreciate you bringing me back. I hope I didn't make anybody mad tonight. I don't think I did. Good. So I appreciate you bringing me back, and I had a blast, man. This was fun.
Well, there we go. Maybe we can actually have some more fun, especially at the real Super Speedway next week. Of course, I've been talking about it. It's Talladega. So with that, I mean, I guess I really actually don't have any more questions. You basically said it all right there. I mean, with that, any final thoughts before we close on out for the night? Any guys you want to shout out?
Uh, Honey,
Cyber, you
man.
as well?
Hunty Wild, I think that's his name. Man,
Shout out
we
always
worked
to
pretty good together
Power.
in the race. I had fun.
Well, there we go. I'm so glad that you guys had fun with that race. So, WRX Mike and chat already looking for next week. Oh yeah, we had Dega again. So with that, we are going to close on out for the night. Huge congrats to another new winner. Actually, what's a big storyline for that? New winners for well, not. Well, I mean, Little Chris, you technically have won before, but in a quote unquote official season, that was a fun season that you won. We have WRX Mike on Saturday, and then Monday we had Elite Precision, brand new winner, and then Will Chris winning on Tuesday. It just seems to be that kind of week. So with that, congrats on the win, Cyber P2, long live the sauce P3, and huge shout out to both Nathan for feeding me lap info, as well as Hunty Wild as well for allowing me to watch his stream. I know he didn't give me permission, but I'm just gonna say that anyway. But with that, we are done for our race week here. So thank you guys so much for coming on out and watching and supporting the MRL Challenger Series. Great race that we just witnessed. And with that, our regular season finale at Talladega next Tuesday. Be there or be square. But with that, we're going to close on out for the night. Have a good night. Peace.